Beatle people, how's everybody doing? Got a Beatles collection update for you. Isn't it the best when you have friends that as soon as they see something Beatle-y, they have to tell you about it, or they have to, get something for you because they saw it and they thought of you? Well, being the big Beatle nut that I am, I'm very lucky to have lots of friends and family that, as soon as they see something Beatles related, they'll come and they'll either pick it up for me or they'll tell me about it. A friend of mine, her name is Hannah, she's actually moving and kind of just consolidating stuff. And so she was kind enough, before putting some books and such up on the internet to sell, gave me the first dibs. One of the items that I got from her is this great book that I have been trying to track down for years. It's called A Private View, and it's the photos from photographer Robert Freeman, who is one of my all-time favorite Beatle photographers. Of course, he did the famous Meet the Beatles with the Beatles album cover. He also did A Hard Day's Night. He also did the John Lennon in his own right photo shoot. I mean, there's lots of great examples of the stuff that he did for them over the years. Oh God, this is probably another one of my favorites. John Lennon with the teddy bear. My God, Robert Freeman took so many amazing photos of the boys. And here's Hard Day's Night. This book is pretty heavy, so it's kind of hard to turn all the pages and such, but it's incredible. It's a great look. A Private View, Robert Freeman. Hannah also had this little sucker in her collection. It's a display for the Beatles' A Hard Day's Night CD, which I thought would look really good right back there, so probably after this I'm gonna get a nail and hang it up behind me here. But it has the CD and the album cover, and I just thought that was a really cool little display piece, so I'm definitely gonna hang that up on the wall. But those were the only things that I thought I was getting from Hannah, but when she came to deliver those to me, she sweetened the deal with this yellow Submarine lunchbox. Very nice, very nice. Apparently she actually used this, so it got some love, but it's mine now. Now, not only did I see my friend Hannah, but one of my bestest friends in the entire world, Mike, recently moved back to Florida after living in Ohio for oh so many years. He and I go way back to high school, and apparently he bought this for me years ago, and just never bothered to send it in the mail. But now that he's back in Florida, he came over and gave this to me. He got this at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame because he was a member when he lived there in Ohio. And it's this cute little mug. So you have the Beatles on it, but then you also have Mick Jagger, and then you have Roger Daltrey. It's kind of weird, but it's really awesome, and I love The Who. And who doesn't love the Stones? Well, not as much as the Beatles anyway, but you do have the four boys there. And then Mike also gifted me this Paul McCartney keychain, which is not showing up too good because of the lighting, so I apologize. But you can kind of see it. You get the idea. From the one-on-one tour. Damn, that's not coming out good. Oh well, I tried. So yeah, just wanted to say thank you to Hannah and Mike for these awesome pieces. I am going to cherish them forever, like I cherish all of my other little items. So you guys have probably been wondering where I've been. I know I've been making quick little update videos here and there, like Beatles news and stuff about Abbey Road, and of course the new Ringo album that's coming out next month. But I'm really excited to announce that I have actually started a band. Yes, I have. I've started a band. And what kind of a band would it be? Well, of course, it would be a Beatles tribute band. For the last decade, I've actually been trying to start an all-girl Beatles tribute band. And it's just never really worked out. The idea kind of resurfaced a couple months back when a friend of mine from work, I didn't realize that she was a musician, and she's really, really talented. So I was like, oh my God, I could, try this idea one more time and see if, I can get any other chicks to jam out some Beatles tunes with. And it was still really, really difficult to do. And so we had a talk about it, and we're like, you know what? Maybe the whole female-only thing isn't the best idea in the entire world. Maybe it should be male and female, since we can't find any chicks to come and play with us. And so a friend of mine, who I also used to work with, he and I always joked around about starting a little Beatles group. And so since we're all mutual friends, we've kind of been jamming together lately, and things are kind of really gelling together, and it's going really well. And so our band is called She Said, He Said. See what I did there? Yeah, I know. Very clever. And things are starting to happen, and it's really, really cool. We are still searching for one final member of our group. It's really hard to find a good, reliable lead guitar player. But I will be playing drums. And, well, what's cool about our particular group is that, so far, anyway, the three of us play multiple instruments. So that's kind of like the gimmick here. It's like, oh, you never know what each person is going to play. You don't know which person is going to sing. And it's also really cool, at least in my opinion, to hear those songs even just sung by females. To have those really good harmonies sung by women, and Bradley, our guy, our he said of the She Said, He Said. It's really come together, and I'm really, really, really excited about this project, and it's kind of why YouTube has been kind of on the back burner as of lately, because I'm really focusing on this and hoping to make a career out of this and see where this takes us. So I'm gonna leave you with just a little snippet of what we've been working on, and until next time, as always, peace and love. See ya.
1, 2, 3, 4.